Well, what say you?
You're not gonna like it.
Now, see here. I am graced with the Aberline family's robust constitution.
Twopenny's robbing the Bank of England.
The governor of the bank. I think I might need to sit down.
There's no time for that. Bastard's probably deep in the vault by now.
However you get in, I don't want to know.
Of course. But do you know how I can get in?
The bank is designed to protect England's gold reserves. A fortress, guarded under lock and key. There is the bank manager, Mr. Osborne. Only he is allowed free access to the vault. You can spot him near the entrance. And, oh yes, one man keeps a close watch on the vault door. He watches it like a hawk. If he sees you, he's sure to seal it. The guard captain, Gus Howard, knows Twopenny well. He is in on this, I'm certain. Mr. Frye, please use discretion. The only way to implicate Twopenny is to catch him in the act. Do not jeopardize him. No big displays. This is the Bank of England. If you encounter any trouble, I'll be in the atrium. In disguise.
Twopenny won't be leaving that vault.
Where do you think you're going? You're dead! Hear me? Alarm! Alarm! I'm going to gut you like a fish.
Last chance for the tour. I'll be with you shortly, sir. The official bank tour is leaving.
I don't trust that.
Everything is perfectly secure.
Maybe he won't be so lucky next time.
Not so much as a trace. The accounting appears impeccable, my dear sir. our letters according.
Where is Twopenny?
Please! I have a family. He's in the vault ogling his priceless paintings.
I thank you for your time, good sir. Enjoy the day.
I will let the governor know. Nearly done, I hope. When next we die. Why can't Twopenny just go home and leave this to the professionals?
The official back door is leaving soon. Last chance to join our group and learn of the great wonders of
Oh,
the banking.
Why can't
fancy.
Twopenny just go home and leave this to
Fitting
the
for
professionals?
Twopenny's tomb.
I'll be with you shortly,
The
sir.
official back door is leaving
Get
soon.
it done with. Come on.
Last chance to join our group and learn of the great wonders of the banking.
Don't set up!
All be dead.
You've got the rest of your life to count it, as long as you live. We should be nearly finished by now. Come on, beat it out. Hurry now. You will get your cut as promised. Damn your clumsiness!
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Faster! We should be nearly finished by now.
That bloody Fry boy is in our midst!
Hurry now. You will get...
We have visitors! Get back here, you! This will not run in the
It's like here a moment ago.
I see him! This will be quick to take! Focus on the big one!
Get back here, boy!
Fill him with holes!
You took the insolence! Quickly, stack them up and wheel it out.
I can get him!
Don't look behind you! Faster!
You've stolen your last shilling from the people of London.
Those animals squander their savings. We are the experts in investment. Nothing would be built or improved. Nothing would rise above the muck without our hand guiding. No creating the future. They benefit as much as their work.
It is their city, not yours.
Without our investments, there would be no city.
For the path of the dead.
So, now we get to Philip Twopenny, Crawford Sterrick's inside man who controlled the economy through the Bank of England, and that means this is one of the most high-profile assassinations that Jacob could ever believed himself to be capable of. Furthered on by Inspector Aberdeen, who correctly suggests to Jacob that he should be very, very quiet with this assassination if Twopenny is really Sterrick's inside man and corrupting the English economy from the inside out. Because if there was any sort of covert espionage, brutal murders taking place in the Bank of England, then it could set off a chain reaction and essentially make the entire economy collapse because people don't know if their money will have value if the one place that holds all the money is safe for them and the people who control the economy are still running things. Because say what you will, at this point Sterrick's Twopenny man is controlling the economy, which means that people see him as the face of what their money has value in. So Jacob has to be very careful with this one, and the assassination is designed in such a manner. It's very intricate, it is very delicate, and simple mistakes can completely botch the whole thing if you aren't paying that much attention, and you really should. There are guards everywhere, their paths are very linked together, and there's not a lot of room to get through once you accomplish the first thing that you need to do to actually make the assassination possible. You have to complete the security officer kidnap mission, because that will get you into the back room and essentially down to the underground vault to actually find Twopenny, who is ogling all the money, all the gold, and all of the paintings he has down there for some reason. I did also want to go further and completed the painting assassination challenge, which made it, just like Lucy Thorne's that we did yesterday, very, very simple, because it gives you an instant hiding place and an instant kill on the target, so you don't have to faff around and try to tail him and avoid the guards at the same time. So I would highly suggest doing that if possible, because it just makes everything simpler that way. And I mean, with a stealth mission this difficult, this intricate, and this easy and prone to fucking up, you really do want that easy way out if you don't want to deal with what you would feel would be a bullshit challenge if you made that choice. Honestly, I thought it would just be interesting to do. I mean, how often in an Assassin's Creed game do you get to assassinate someone through a painting? It's just some cool stuff. And I mean, with a name like Twopenny, what else could he have done with his life? Of course he became a corrupt accountant. He couldn't become a fireman or a steam engineer. I mean, it wouldn't make any sense. Unfortunately, unlike Lucy Thorne that we did yesterday, this guy essentially had no personality. He was a businessman. Ubisoft didn't even try to write him out of that stereotype and didn't even bother putting him into the mission quest line like Dr. Elliotson and his soothing syrup was tainting London through its populace rather than Twopenny, who is tainting London through its money. I do appreciate the challenge factor, and it does seem to be greatly designed rather than just slapping a bunch of guards in a giant circle and just telling you to deal with that. This one, even in spite of the tight circumstances and not allowing you that many fuck-ups, you can still fuck up and complete the mission if you're still thinking on your feet, and you survive, having to deal with 5 guards at the same time. So, difficult, not impossible, and that's usually a good thing for a late-stage assassination. I mean, at this point, you've had Ben and Jacob and Evie's boots for long enough that you really should be completely understanding of all their assassin tools and their playstyles. So, like I said, difficult, not impossible, and I do appreciate the intricate design that went into this. you know, not much of the character, but, you know, it's still Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and it is still killing. It's just a fun game overall, and, hopefully this won't have any adverse consequences down the line as we continue playing this game and killing off Steric's influences on the city of London.